Well, I'm just going to do a bit of a short tour of my apartment. This is the laneway I'm staying in. I probably took a shot of this the other day, but at least a bit of sun out at the moment. So I'll just go and have a walk down to the apartment itself with its dodgy entrance system. I've got a remote that only works when it feels like it. It's really, really strange. But it's quite a lively little area. You can see there's places open everywhere. A lot of people eating. Stacks of food outlets to choose from, so it's really good that way. Here's my apartment here, and I'm up on the 4th level up the top there. I've got the fronts actually open at the moment. It's staying open, so that's good. I'll just give a little bit of a tour just around here where I'm staying. There's always someone working on crap. You can hear that noise. Always someone building something or other. Around the corner here's a place I went to get food. I mean, it's so convenient to get food. There's a big chain place there. That yellow building there is some sort of a takeaway chain. But I prefer to go to the independent outfits, and I'll have my breakfast in about 20 minutes, 10 minutes. So over here. Hi. Yeah, wave. Oh, they're friendly. It's good. Yeah, everything's really close around here. It's a really nice little compact neighbourhood. There's a few hotels and hostels, but yeah, it's a great location. Really good. Got no complaints at all. So. Oh, actually, there's one little. I'll mention it. I do have a little bit of a peeve with the location. It's a minor one, and it's religiously based. So I'll let you on that one fairly soon. Someone's got to come out of where I'm staying. Do you want it shut? I don't know if I can shut it. I'll now try to shut the unshuttable. Here's my remote. So it doesn't seem to want to ever work. Not going to do anything. I'd have to do it that way. Yeah. Huh? Okay. We're trying to get a new. The guy who's going to swap the remote for me again, but I've done this a couple of times already, so I don't know if it's going to help. So, no idea. But, you know, maybe 3rd or 4th time lucky. I live in hope. So, and it's got a lift here, which is really nice. So it's a little reception area. It's quite nice. Come on, thank you. And I'll do a tour of my, and I'll just get into my, I'm on the 4th level, and that's another little quirk here. It takes a while for these doors to shut. It doesn't. Even though you've got this button, it doesn't seem to respond. It just shuts when it feels like it. So it's got a mind of its own, basically. And quite a modern little lift, although when they're doing the cleaning, it takes up virtually the whole space here. So I'm the only one that accesses this particular level. This is like my little penthouse area, so it's quite nice. And I've got exclusive access to it. And here's the kitchen area, and I've got to say, one of the first things that struck me with this place is how good it was. I mean, with Airbnb, generally I would find that the description is about the same, or maybe a little worse than they've painted. Sometimes they're very creative, the hosts, and they can make the place look better than it actually is. But I've got to say, in this case, this place is better than it looks online. It looks older online, but it's actually not that old. Fantastic view there. I'll take you outside in a second, show you the balcony here, and that's really superb. And I haven't really used it, but it's much better than I thought it would be. Excellent TV with an HDMI cable included and even attached, so all I had to do was hook it up to my laptop using HDMI twos selection in the setup selection. Fantastic sort of lounge area. If you've got a few people, you know, a couple of people here, or you got guests or whatever, it's fantastic for entertaining, obviously. I think there's a sound system and things in here as well, actually. If I open this up, I think... Oh no, I thought there was something in there. Maybe not. Okay, that might be confusing with the previous place. Other interesting thing, well, the aircon works fine, although I have it up at fairly high level. There's 2 bathrooms. This is the second bathroom, doesn't have a shower, but fully functional little bathroom, so that's pretty good. Just get a little bit of light there. And like I say, the lounge, the kitchen area is excellent, really spacious. Haven't tried the microwave, or I think it's a toaster oven. You even got a burner there. They don't have mains gas, but I don't think they do anywhere here in Saigon. The fridge is excellent. They even got a water jug, a hot water jug. And here's the bedroom, and a very comfortable bed, I might add. Very nice. No complaints at all here. It's quite a nice bedroom area. Here's the view out there. So not the greatest view, but one thing is you can actually open up the windows, so it's quite good that way. So I can give you unencumbered view of the area through the windows, and you can shut them. So that's good, you know. It gives you that so that's the bedroom, and of course we've got cupboard space as well. So cupboard there, so quite reasonable. And here's the I guess you'd call this the master master bedroom, master shower and toilet. All very nice, works perfectly well, tried it out, no hassles at all. So overall, I was pretty knocked out by this. I mean, I've had issues here, but nothing to do with the quality of the actual accommodation. More of communication issues with the host, and that can just happen. Remember, you're not dealing with it's an Airbnb property. They're not professionals in that area, and as I pointed out, I've had problems just accessing the place with that little auto remote thing. Doesn't really work that well. So this is the view from the balcony. It's very nice. See, tree lined around there. It's a nice area. That's a tree lined street just down there. So it's very, very nice. And here's one of the things I was going to tell you about, which is sort of a bit of a hassle. That's a steeple for presumably a Catholic church, because there's quite a few Catholics in Saigon. And the only hassle with that is that they love ringing their bells. I mean, they've got bells, so they use them. And it's a bit of a hassle. Also, if I shut up for a second, you can... Not just dog barking, but also there was a workman. Now you can hear it. Yeah, the thumping away there. There's work going on. But look, it's and these are really quirky. These places across where the neighbours are. It's sort of interesting, really interesting area. I love it. There's also a nice little table outside there with a few plants too, which sort of adds to the effect. The flooring is not 100% solid, but there's a little bit over here, sort of a bit wonky, but it looks quite nice. And I don't think there's any danger of me falling off the edge or anything. So look, overall, I'd say this is a fantastic apartment. If the owner could sort of maybe just improve communication a little bit, I think it'd just be absolutely perfect. But the apartment itself is really good, and I've got no complaints at all. Fantastic value, and there is one little other glitch with the internet, as someone else reviewed on Airbnb mentioned, isn't that flash. You can live with it, but it's not great. Compared to the previous apartment I stayed at, it's pretty ordinary. So that would be the major downside here. apart from that, there's also a maid service here, but the weird thing about that, getting back to communication, they just came up into my living space. There's no door to knock because it's a lift access, and I'm sort of on the couch here, and I hear this little Vietnamese girl voice saying hello, hello, and it's the bloody maid. She's just walked in. Yeah, man, it's just that's not the way to do it. You need to announce that you're coming if you're moving into someone's private space. So that's, again, it's part of the fact that it's an Airbnb property. It's not a hotel. So that's a little bit of a hassle, but a minor irritation, hopefully. So that's basically it. Excellent, really excellent apartment. I thoroughly recommend. I think, again, I'm paying around around the $50 mark Australian a week, a night for this, and I think that's very good value, to be honest with you. You wouldn't get anywhere near this value in a hotel, no way. So yeah, it's a winner.